Welcome to Fortresses 101. This is going to be the new mini-series on my channel where I cover everything to do with fortresses. This series is going to help you go from beginner to expert all the way through, and by the end you'll be able to grind Dark 5 with no potions as long as you have the right group together. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Gita. I am currently level 39 in the game and I am a level 14 Magizoologist. And currently profession levels go up to 15, so I am almost at max level. Fortresses are a really fun aspect of the game that encourage team gameplay. Battling in fortresses is also the only way that you can actually earn red spellbooks, which is how you increase your profession's skill tree. In today's video, I'm going to discuss all the basics in fortresses. So if this were your first day picking up Wizards Unite, you'll know exactly what to do when entering a fortress. First, when you enter in a fortress, you're going to see a bunch of different levels. These are going to be levels all the way 1 through 20, and they're subcategorized into 4 different groups. Each level and each group get progressively harder. So when you're first starting out, it's really important to start in the first easy chambers so that you can slowly increase your skill level and get stronger in your profession. If you look at each little category, it has a recommendation level. This is a recommendation for each profession level, and your profession level will increase as you build up your skill tree. After you select your chamber, you're going to be prompted to choose a rune stone. These rune stones can also affect the difficulty level as well as the rewards that you get. They won't affect the foes that you get, so don't worry about that. When it comes to choosing a category, if there's an event going on for like a brilliant event, for example, I like to try to use the brilliant runestone from that event so that I get all the fragments that I need while that event is going on. If there's no event going on, then I just go through my registry and I try to work on different random stickers. But to be honest, the registry family is really not important at all. And if you're just starting out, always choose a level 1 runestone so that you don't accidentally make it really difficult for yourself and make it so that you accidentally run out of time and fail the challenge, because that's no fun. I will discuss runestones further in future episodes, so for now, just for this basics episode, choose a level 1 runestone, choose it for any family unless there's a brilliant event going on, and then try to choose the current brilliant event's runestone. So once the timer's finished counting down, it's going to enter you into the lobby. And there are a lot of different things to pay attention to, so let's just cover the basics now, and we'll cover other things in more detail in future videos. So first, when you look at a foe, there are a few different things to notice. Certain foes will have a little green up arrow, certain foes will have a little red down arrow, and some will have nothing. These little indications are going to be different for each profession, because each profession has one type of foe that they are good against, one type of foe that they are neutral against, and one type of foe that they're weaker against. So here are the different proficiencies for each different profession. Magizoologists are good against beasts, ours are good against dark foes, and professors are good against curiosities. And again, we will break this down in further detail in another future video. So if you're still confused, don't worry, all of these videos are going to slowly make things click in your head. Now, every foe also has other indicators. The number and the star amount are both going to determine how strong the foe is. So the higher the number, the harder they will likely hit you, and the more stamina they'll likely have. And then finally, there is one third indicator. Most of the foes you come across are going to have a regular silver outline around them. This is where the stars are actually sitting. Every so often, you will, however, get what's called an elite foe. This is going to be indicated by the gold band around it. These are also going to have different stars and different numbers attached. So the main thing to know with an elite is that whatever that number and star amount is for the regular one with the silver around it, if it's got the gold bound around it, that's going to be doubled. So the elite will hit you twice as hard as its equivalent regularly, and it'll have twice as much stamina as its equivalent regularly. So just be prepared for that when you're going into an elite. You may need to have more healing potions to keep yourself alive if you're playing solo. Okay, now that we've covered everything on the lobby page, there's just a couple more basics that I want to cover before I finish this up. This is something that you will have already encountered if you have found any oddities out on the map, but if you've never had any oddities on the map, this is how you line up your wand. Okay, this could not be more perfect. I just got a dragon at home. Let me show you on here basically what you do. You've got to drag your finger on your wand and point it around wherever it is. So hold the top of your wand and go up, and like you can drag it around. So that's how you control your wand if you're encountering oddities or in a fortress. Certain foes are going to be just like that dragon, so pixies are going to be flying around at the top, so it'll be a little bit harder to hit, but I do have a video with helping that coming up soon. All of them have patterns, so once you learn them, you'll be a pro in no time. And finally, once you're fully engaged with this foe and trying to take it down, if you notice that maybe you're running out of time and you need to hit it stronger, you can open up your little potions tab and you can choose one of the extimulo potions. These will stay attached to you now, so you don't need to worry about if you happen to finish the foe, it will keep going on until you finish using your potion up. Thank goodness. But this will help you take down foes faster, and this is also where you're going to access your healing potions. So if you are getting really low on stamina, make sure you pay attention to your stamina bar at the top. You may need to take a few healing potions. These are going to revive your stamina at 35% at a time. So if you're down below 30%, you could gobble 2 and then it'll get you pretty much back to 100, and that'll help you not faint. If you do accidentally faint, don't worry, you'll only stay fainted for a certain amount of time, but if you're almost out of time, then you kind of screwed yourself, you know what I mean? So you don't want to do that. You want to use your healing potions, use your other potions, make sure you finish in time. At the beginning, you likely won't need to do this much, but I still wanted to cover it just in case. Make sure to keep an eye out for the rest of my videos in this series so that you become an expert at fortress battles. All of these videos will slowly progress your knowledge, so by the end you'll know literally everything that I have in my brain about fortresses. So it's a lot! And I know a lot of you probably did know a lot of these things, so if you stuck around anyways, thank you so much. If you know anybody that's just starting off the game, feel free to share this with them so that they might have a little bit less confusion when starting fortress battles. And last thing, if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments down below, and I'll try to make sure to answer them as quickly as I can. Alright, until next time, you guys know what to do. Make sure to use your magic wisely and keep an eye out for Dementors. Nox.